What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, another banger, another blow up, man. Let's get it straight into it. So, basically, today is a Monday, the 27th of July. I am not well. I am a bit sick, a bit under the weather. Yeah, I have a bit of a flu, but basically, a summary of today. London session, tried to take a trade even though I told myself I wouldn't take a trade, but it's just the excitement of opening up this channel, and yeah, man, just think I'm a bit too excited for that, but it's all good. So basically, guys, let me just bring you guys over and show you. So currently I have a position in for a short on gold. Yeah, so you know how basically it's like every guys, like every time you basically let people know that you're doing something, that's like when like things start going, it's nothing onto the people, it's just I guess expectation, that you self-inflicted expectation, something like that. But basically, yeah, we're in this position currently, and yeah, I bet I'll just let me just pop a screen recording of the current trade at the moment. Here you go. And then yeah, basically yeah, just gonna let that trade go. Yeah, I'm just gonna step away, as FX codes say. I'm gonna step away from the market and come back later. Let's go. Whoa. We're moving quite well. We're moving quite well, guys. So if I just step onto the 5 minute, I'll just show you guys some. Yeah. So you see, just off of our entry there, got in somewhere here, got in another position over there. I think if you guys can see the cursor, got in over there. I just took some partials here because this is a busy. It's a actually I don't know how to say the full word in ICT concept terms, but yeah, I'm not sure if the short plays out and fills this entire gap for today, but basically stops out a break even. I think I've moved my stop over there, I think just on top of the candle, just to cover risk that all the money that I lost today, basically. Yeah, so that's my final take profit. If we end up hitting it, you guys will be the first to know, better believe that. Bro, craziest thing just happened. Bro, guys, I just did a whole trade back. Like, I just did a whole trade, what's this? A whole trade breakdown. I think it was about 20 or like 25 minutes. Bro, only to find I wasn't recording. Damn. And I am lagging a bit, aren't I? Let me see. Cool. It will catch up. It did last time. But yeah, W's in the chat today. Summary, $23 profit. Took 10 trades today, which is horrible. I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. I think on a good day, you should be able to, as a profitable trader on a good day, I'm sure you should be able to like take like less than 5 trades in a day and make like bag, But 10 is a stretch, bro. On a funded, it's a stretch. So basically, yeah, we made $23 today. Account update. Let me just pop that up now. Account update is 2555 dollars. So that's 255. Hey, what? Bro, did I just say it? Okay, no, sir. So don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's $2,555.22, you know. The aim is to get it to $2,750. Yeah. So yeah, as of recently, I think past week or something, um, I've been having like, yo, guys, I've been on a losing streak. I'm just glad today to be a W and for us not to have blown the account because I mean, oh, it's over trading. It's over trading, honestly. 10 trades, that's over trading. I don't care what you say, that's over trading. But yeah, W today, $23. Let me just take you through the breakdown again. At least now that I'm doing it for a second time, I'm a bit quick about it. Okay, so right here. Starting off the session, so this is the midnight open on the Monday midnight open right there on that. So that's the dotted line, as you guys can see right there. So going into the session today, right? I was like, damn, we actually have relatively equal lows. We have relatively equal lows. That's my draw on liquidity to start with. I know somebody took that W pattern, that one. You know that when you start trading and then you read that book, I think it's Counting Pips or something like that. You read that book, they tell you about that W pattern. I'm sure someone took it along here. And I'm sure their take profit was up here. Chai, boy. Market went like, no, we're going down here, boy. So cool. So the reason I didn't take that long, that trade, and I waited, and also trading the New York Times over, right? So don't be surprised about the times. So basically, why I didn't take that trade? Because I was looking at the markets around, yeah, right here, around before actually it started reversing. So at this candle here. So obviously, seeing this build up here, I'm like, damn, we're heading long for sure. This is an easy one. Why don't I just take this long? Why don't I just place here, TP here, put a crazy ass size here? Because I was thinking of going um maybe put on a zero point 0.1 type of lot size. And mind you, I'm used to trading like 0.3, 0.5, 0.05 actually, and 0.03. Because when you're trading on a with a prop firm, there's stuff like there's risk, man. There's risk parameters that you need to follow. So me trading those lot sizes, I feel like it's good because with the fivers, the prop firm, you need to have in order to move on to the next stage and to get funded there. You need to have three minimum profitable days. So with those three minimum profitable days, I sat down and assessed that okay, so if I take here's my edge, here's my strategy. So say I win on every occasion, this is how much I need, this is how I averagely make. And yeah, through that, I basically came down to those two lot sizes to just trade with throughout. So 0.03 and 0.05. Cool. So right here, I was thinking of entering a 0.010 trade. I was like, nah. Let me wait. So I wait for the 9:30 right here. I think this is the London macro. I'm not sure, man. Don't come after me in the comments. I'm not sure. But basically, I just look for what ICT calls the Judas swing, right? Um, yeah, I think that's my whole strategy. Look for draws on liquidity. Look for what we're most likely to do. It's like basically, I'm not looking to take a long from here, even though you can see here it's rejecting off of the new week opening gap. You see the candles, it's rejecting here with these candles, stuff like that. So obviously, I'm not trying to take the long here. I'm looking for confirmation. Maybe if we're going long, I'm looking for confirmation to close above. Maybe here, give me like a fair value gap on the lower time frames. That type of mindset. But basically, didn't take the long. I was like, okay, we have draws on liquidity on the downside. We have a new week opening gap that's unfilled. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, bro. Nope. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm like, cool. So we get down. So from here, I think I took the trade in the morning somewhere around on this candle though. On this, somewhere around this candle. While we're heading down, right? While we're heading down. And then I think I put my SL up here on this week. So something like that. Let me just put it maybe there and then like that. Yeah. So in the morning, since I'm looking for a setup. I just want to go to class because class was at 10:30, I think. So I entered the trade, waited, didn't amount. It kept doing this. Yeah, so sharp. I'm like, okay, I take my L's, I leave the charts, right? I stop. So now at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock at New York time, I see that, okay, cool. It looks like we might, because this is the London high of Monday, right? This is the London session high on the 15-minute. So the reason I don't place my candle and mark out the London high on the wick, it's because one thing I've noticed is over the years, right? I'd often wait for the market to come back and maybe purge and manipulate the wick, the top of the wick. But then I think ICT said a wick, when you have a wick, it's like a gap. So obviously, if you want to head lower, you wouldn't want the gap to be filled completely. I don't know. I don't know. But basically, yeah, that was the thinking there. I was like, okay, firstly, we purchased this high with wicks. I'm like, okay, we closed below it. I'm like, okay, cool. I dropped down again. So the lower time frame, I keep heading down. I keep heading down. And so I marked out this right here. I think it's on the 3 minute. I think it's on the 3 minute. So I marked it out. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. So it manipulated here on the open of the seven or at seven, closed, went right over at seven, the New York kill zone, right? Hit that. I'm like, okay. I cool. I'm like, okay, let me just wait for it to close because this right here is an inversion. IFVG. Yeah, no, is it an IVFG? Oh, yes. Inversion favela gap. Yeah, right there. So I saw this inversion. I think it's on the 3 minute. Let's just confirm. Right there, guys. Yes. So on the 3 minute, I saw that, okay, cool. When we opened on the kill zone, we hit it. We basically manipulated this high here. People that wanted to go long went long. Stop losses below here. Boom, they go long. They catch their miniana profits, thinking, oh, okay, maybe let me just go out here. They adjust their positions, SL hit boy, you know. So the reason I entered on this, I think I entered, yeah, just after it did this here, somewhere around here. So after I did that, I saw that okay, we just tapped on it, and so the way the momentum is so much, it just taps and goes. I'm like, damn, okay, cool. So let me just take this away because it's kind of disturbing. So cool. After I seen that, I'm like, oh, okay. I think I entered. Yeah, I don't think I know. I entered right here. Right here. And yeah. Wow, that's actually my stop loss. Stop loss at the end, at the top of the inverse fair value gap, aiming for those relatively equal lows I told you guys about. Um, but we closed out right here. Yeah. So aiming for that. But obviously, the ultimate goal is to full closure of or consequent encouragement, which is 50%. But yeah, man, that's the full breakdown of today. Summary, $23 profit, I think, if I'm being honest, from tomorrow onwards, I'm stepping away from London sessions, bro. Yo, Londons have been handing it to me, bro. Yo, I keep losing, keep losing, keep losing. So, you know what they say, man? Stupidity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And with that said, guys, you've reached the end of the video. I don't know how long it will be, but thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Second video of the channel. Let's go, W's.